Hello, my fans, sneak peepers, and curious friends. I'm difficult and demanding. If you want to know my real name, then hold still, and I might bring your wish to fruition. Before I begin, you can find this show in iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Blueberry, Google Play Music, TuneIn, YouTube, and Stitcher. Now, unlike the other people in your life, I actually care about what you think, what you don't think, and what you try not to think about. Welcome to the Difficult and Demanding Show. I'm real, uncensored, unconventional, and shoot straight between the eyes. My show is outrageously honest with a keenly witty view into life. Yes, I said life. That's what we do every single day. We are living life. Well, some of us at least. I'm going to provide laughter, shock, while touching your inner being. Maybe your body if you're lucky. Why do I call myself difficult and demanding? Well, first, because I can. 2, because I'm not supposed to. 3, this is the most important point. It only means something if I give life to it. So, I'm going to slowly unveil you to you and give you a new life to live. Difficult and demanding is going to liberate every part of your being and maybe your body. I, your host Tara, am keeping it authentic, intriguing, and provocative. If you have entered my world, then be honest with yourself about it. You want to be here, and you know I want you here.
So you want it. Tell me why you want it. Tell me how bad you need it. How badly do you need it? And what are you willing to do for it? You haven't got that far? Come on now, if you want something that bad, you know everything has a price. So do you really need it? Do you really want it? Or do you just want it because someone else has it? Come on now, tell me the truth. Why do you want it? Why do you need it? Why do you feel you deserve it? Why should it be yours? Are you worthy? Are you really worthy? You don't know? Or you're more focused on why this other person has it and you don't. You've tried to get it, but you failed time and time again, and it just slips through your fingers. Why do you need it? Why do you want it? And why do you care so much that someone else has it? It's not right. How come this other person has it and you don't? You've suffered so much. You've worked so hard. Just give you what you want. Give it to you now. Because you need it. You believe you need it. You want it. And you should have it. We all think life is supposed to be fair. We're taught life is supposed to be fair. And we work pretty darn hard to make sure that life is fair. But I have to ask you, why does life need to be fair? What is fairness? In my mind, fairness means equality. Everything is the same. Everything is the same. Now, you and I both know we all don't want the same things because we want fucking bragging rights. Yes, don't you want to brag? You want to gloat? You want to show that you're superior? You want to show that you're superior. So the only way you believe you can cut it in life is by making everything fair? If everything is fair, then there's no number 1. There's no number 2. There's no winners. There's no losers. How do you define fucking fairness when what makes me happy is probably not what makes you happy? So if you go around making life quote unquote fair, that means you're fucking with my happiness. And anybody in their right mind, you don't mess with difficult and demanding's happiness. You stay very, very far away unless you're doing something to make my wishes come true. Fairness. Life is supposed to be fair. I'm here to tell you. No, it's fucking not. Life is not supposed to be fair. That's some shit that people have told you to make you feel better. Yes, to make you feel better about yourself and to make you feel better about your life. You're saying, whoa, 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 whoa. You've gone too far, difficult, demanding. How have I gone too far? It's the truth. Why does he have that woman? Why does she have that man? Why does he make so much money? Why do they live in that zip code? Why are they driving the car and you're not? We always want what the fuck we don't have. And then we feel bad. And we send all this negative, jealous energy towards other people because we want what they have. But here's the thing. You think you want it. You think you want it. You think you'll look good with it. On your body, on your arms, in your fucking bank account, on your goddamn address. It all looks good. But here's the thing. People's eyes are bigger than their fucking stomachs and their ears. What does that mean? You want shit that you can't pay the price for. Yes. You want a smoking hot body. Yet, you don't watch your diet and you don't go to the gym. You want a fucking hot ass woman. But do you have the money? Do you have the body? Do you have the personality? Tell me what the fuck you're bringing to the table. Because if you're coming to this bank, you got to have something to cash to get something in return. Now you're asking, why don't I have this? Why don't I have that? Maybe you're not fucking meant to have it. Maybe you're not ready, willing, and able to pay the price that's necessary to have it. You see, a lot of things look good. People, places, and things. But it doesn't mean that's good for you. But we hate and we hate and we hate on people because they have what we think we want. Yes, I said they have what we think we want. The fact is we don't know. I tell people as many times as possible, life is not supposed to be fair. It's never meant to be fair. You're saying that makes no sense. It will in a second. Life is meant to be balanced, not fair. And those are two different things. Life can never be fair because as humans, we're always fucking that shit up because you have one person who thinks this group should get this and this group should get that. It could be based on race, creed, religion, gender, sex, whatever. We have these criteria that we try to use to keep things fair. But not everyone's supposed to be fucking smart. Not everyone's supposed to look good. And I love to break this to you. I was going to say I hate to break this to you, but I love to break this to you. Everyone is not supposed to have everything. What do you think about that? You're saying, no. That is my American rights. I'm entitled to have whatever it is I think I want, and I should be able to get it. And I'm here to tell you, no, the hell you are not. No, you are not. You are not. Not everyone is equipped to be a leader. Not everyone's equipped to be a follower. Not everybody can fuck somebody's brains out. Not everyone can be a race car driver. Not everyone can handle being rich. Not everyone can handle fucking being poor. Not everyone should be a parent. Just because we can do something and it's an option that's available to us, it does not mean that we should do it. It does not mean that it's right for us as individuals or right for us as a collective as humanity. Some people try to become lawyers. They can't pass the fucking bar exam. Some people go to school to become doctors. That shit just does not work out. And we beat ourselves up continuously about what we are not able to achieve or what we are not able to keep. You see, but everything in life has a goddamn price. And we don't check the price tags. We look at how shiny, how blingy, how wonderful it looks, how it's going to, get us a lot of respect and envy from other people. But the fact is, we're not ready to pay the price. Some of you are cheating. Some people call you fucking homewreckers. You think you want this man, but then when he finally comes to you, you probably don't want his fucking ass. We always think that what we set our sights on is what's right for us. And I want to tell you, no. So you can stop being so hard on yourself and being so hard on others. Life is not meant to be fair. That does not mean that we have to be mean, cruel, disrespectful to one another. We don't have to do that. But we do need to understand not everyone is meant to be the fucking president of the United States. No. And some people have luck on their side and they're able to do that shit. But most of us know. What do you think about that? The fact that you can't have everything. And even the people who look like they have everything, I can guarantee you they have some voids in their life. We are meant to balance, to complement one another. And when I say compliment, I don't mean telling someone you smell good, you look handsome or pretty, or your dick is big. I'm not talking about that shit. I mean complementary as far as yin yang, balance. If I have looks and you have brawn, if we work together, we can make some shit happen. But if I'm trying to get by in life on my looks and I have no brawn or no fucking brain, it's going to make things a lot difficult. That's why we need to learn how to work together, how to become one, how to benefit the collective. We keep trying to go about life, trying to make ourselves perfect, trying to pick up skills that we were never meant to have and we will always be fucking mediocre in. Did you hear what I said? There are some of you who are trying to make yourself the complete package, whatever the fuck that looks like. And you are failing miserably because you don't have the skills, you don't have the fucking talent, you don't have the goddamn luck or anything else that comes with making that shit happen. So you try and you fail. You try and you fail and you try and fucking fail. If you can't cook, doesn't matter how many cooking classes you take, you may be able to make some edible food, but you will never be a fucking chef or gourmet. It's not going to happen. And it's okay. I talk a lot about knowing thyself. Know thyself. Because if you know yourself, you can accept yourself. And when you can accept yourself, you can make better choices about what you should or should not be doing. Now, we want things, but we cannot pay the price for it. And if we get what we want, that's why I say be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. You get what you want and then you say, oh shit, what the fuck did I do? What did I do? I can't deal with this. I can't handle this. This is too much. Oh, it's too much. It's too much. It wasn't too much when you were hating on another person. It wasn't too much when you were bad mouthing and gossiping about the other person. It wasn't too much when you took that shit from someone else, whether it be a job, a woman, a car, money. No, it wasn't too much. But now that you got it, you don't fucking want it. Why is it that you don't have something? You bitch, moan, complain, you sabotage, you manipulate, you do whatever you need to do to get what it is that you believe you want. And then once you get it, you don't want that shit. You're trying to run from it. You're trying to hide from it. You're saying, I made a mistake. Oh, you made a mistake. You disrupted other people's lives. And now you've made a mistake. And now you want to backtrack. There's no backseat givesies. If you get something, you can't get that shit back. It doesn't work that way. Because if you received it, probably means you were supposed to have it. Now you need to grow the fuck up and deal with it. You want something. You want someone. And you're angry, you're pissed, you're frustrated that you don't have it. And you try to get it and you fail. How are you dealing with those emotions? Are you becoming bitter, angry, resentful, vindictive? Tell me what the fuck you're doing. And then when you get what you want, tell me how you deal with that. You're egotistical, arrogant, what? Scared, fearful, paranoid? What are you? All of this shit makes no sense to me. If you ask to be rich and you become rich and you can't handle all that shit that goes with becoming rich, I would say, you know what? You need to take a step fucking back. Put that money to the side. Keep it. Okay? Keep it. A lot of you fuckers, you spend it. I'm saying keep the money. Put it to the side. Forget that you have it. And get your life together. We should stop expecting things that we are never meant to have. We have a sense of entitlement. Entitlement. And I don't know why we have it. Maybe it's human progression. But I think it's something very dangerous. I can't become a doctor. I can't be a fireman. I can't be a fucking policeman. Not because I cannot try, but I know that's not right for me. It's right for someone else. So if we follow our life path, we follow our life journey, we all end up where we need to be. And if we work together, we can make a beautiful life. But we're not making a beautiful life because we want that shiny car. We want the woman with the big boobs, the small waist, and the nice ass. We want that. You know why we want it? Because we're fucking inadequate. You know, I like to keep it very honest. We want things that we're not supposed to have because fundamentally we feel inadequate. Maybe your dick is too small. Maybe your pussy is too loose and dry. I don't know. You need to figure that shit out. But the fact is, you feel inadequate. And you're using all these other things to prop your shit up. But I'm going to call you out. If you really want to stand out, make a name for yourself, leave some fucking footprints in the sand, then you need to do what you're good at. What you think about that? You need to be what you're good at and do what you're good at to make a difference. But we keep trying to do things that are not right for us. We keep trying to do things that do not come natural to us. What comes natural to you? It flows. It's easy. Your creative juices come. It's authentic. It's original. It's original. It's only when you are copycatting, pussyfooting, beating around the bush, manipulative, lying, jealous motherfucker that you start to wish upon a star. Send bad ill will to another. I'm telling you, don't do all that. Don't do all that. You think you want to be rich, but there's a lot of responsibility that comes with being rich. You have a responsibility, not just to fulfill all your wants, needs, hopes, desires, and fantasies, not to spoil all your friends and family or whoever fucking kisses your feet and fucking sniffs the tip of your dick and tickles your balls. No, that's not what it's about. Well, that may be what it's about for you, but it's something bigger than that. It's bigger than that. You've heard of people who've gotten rich, who also got the fuck poor again? Right, because they couldn't handle it. Everything comes with a price, whether it be being in a relationship, becoming a mother or father, getting a job, starting a business, being a fucking human being. Everything has a price. Everything has a price. Can you pay that price? Can you write that fucking check? And can that check cash through? Because if you can't write the check and you don't have the money to pay the shit, I would tell you, leave it the hell alone. And focus on you. Why do you feel inadequate? It happens to all of us for a whole host of different reasons. Could be beliefs from other people that were placed upon you. Could be some shit that you read. It could be anything. But before you go and try to sabotage someone else, take their shit from them, or send them bad vibes, I'm telling you, take a long, hard, deep look at yourself. That person may have gone many, many nights without sleeping to earn that money to get that car. That person may eat fucking rabbit food 7 days a week, 24 hours a day to have that ripped fucking body, to have that hot woman next to him. You don't know the sacrifices, the costs that someone is paying to get what they have, because we cannot see behind the curtain. We only see the results. And when we see the results, we think, shit, If they can have it, why can't I? There's nothing special about them. But there is something special about them. They're doing everything that's required to produce the results you see. So if you want to be where they are, or if you want to quote unquote surpass them, I'm asking you, what are you doing about that shit? You got to put it in. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the blood, sweat, tears, the sacrifice, the discipline, the focus to make that happen. And if you're not doing that, tell me why in the fuck do you deserve to have what that other person have? What? You're witty, charming, your good looks? Fuck that shit. None of it makes any sense. Stop focusing on what other people have. Stop focusing on the fact that someone told you life is supposed to be fair. Life was never supposed to be fair. And if you study history, you will see that life has never been fair. You know when life seems equitable? Is when humans are making choices that are loving, that are kind, that are uplifting, that's sharing the wealth, the knowledge, the human capital, the expertise. That's when people have a very fortuitous, prosperous type of life. But when we're acting like the stingy bastards that we are, that we can be, stingy, jealous bastards that we can be, then you see discord, you see harm, you see disharmony. You see all that. Fairness was never supposed to exist. What is supposed to exist is that people are supposed to help one another to live a happy, content, safe, secure life. And for each person, that definition is different. Some people are happy with a small, simple home. Some people are happy with a fucking big ass, blingy mansion. But the fact is, happiness is relative. Some people want a lot of money. Some people want very little money. Some people want a lot of friends and family that they can trust and rely on. Some people don't give a fuck about other people. My point, you can cut out a lot of your misery by thinking that life is supposed to be fair. Not all of your bosses, customers, employees, friends, associates, co-workers, not all of them are going to like you. Accept that shit. Some people won't even be able to stand the fucking thought of your ass and they hate you. Accept that shit. Accept it. Because the sooner you accept it, you stop wasting energy on things that are irrelevant. They're non-factor. They don't matter. Not everyone's going to like you. Not everyone is going to love you. A lot of people are going to fucking hate you. A good portion of people are going to think you're irrelevant. I'm telling you, all those points, it's a moot point. It doesn't matter. What matters is, are you getting where you need to go? Are you getting what you need to be the best person you can be? Are you getting all that? Because if you're getting that, that's what matters. Okay, you see the car. You like that flashy, powerful sports car. But would you be comfortable and happy driving it? You think you would. You think you should be. But when you sit in that car, you realize it's not very comfortable. And it probably sounded like a good idea, but it's really not a good idea. So before we sit around begrudging other people and beating ourselves up thinking we should have this, we should do this, why is not life not going the way it's supposed to? It's going the way it's supposed to go. And what you're meant to have, you will have. And what you're not meant to have, you won't have. So instead of being concerned about other people's business and their possessions and their achievements, why don't you be happy for them? Celebrate them. Because anybody who has a lot of money and they're flashy, I can guarantee you they probably don't have a lot of friends. They probably have a lot of people who are using them, misleading them, manipulating them, and they're paranoid and they're lonely. You didn't think about that, do you? We always see one side of the coin and we don't see the other flip side of the coin. I told you everything has a price. It has its good and its bad. And you have to determine, can I pay the price? Because most times you cannot pay the price. And there's some hidden costs that you could never ever imagine, that you could never be prepared for. Because every step, every decision you make in life, it's supposed to be growth. It's supposed to grow. So if you want to have, unlimited sex every day of the week, 24 times a day, then you probably should watch your diet, watch your stress levels, get fit, and start working to achieve that. But if you're not willing to do all that, then you need to accept the fact that that's just a fantasy. It's okay to have fantasies. Fantasies are wonderful, but you need to recognize what's fantasy and what's a reality. Because some of us take our fantasies and try to make them reality, and some fantasies are not meant to be reality because you are not equipped to do what is necessary. You are not ready to pay the price to have what you're seeking. So for those of you who are working in the job and you want to be the boss, you need to think about what the fuck that boss is doing, because you may not be willing, ready, and able to do that. For those of you who are cheating on the side and you're ruining a home and you want that man or woman and you're ruining their marriage, you may not want the person fully if you're around them 24/7. You may not be willing to pay that price. So before you go hunting and trying to take things that you probably really do not need or want, you need to take a step back and realize, is this right for me? Because if you get it, there is no turning back. It is life-changing. It will change everything around you. And you may not want all of that to change. You may like your life as it is. So for those of you who want to take your fantasies and make it a reality, you may do that. As long as you're ready to pay the price, because some things in life, there's no going back. And if you know you may want to run the fuck back, I suggest you live with your fantasies, because fantasies are wonderful. It's creativity, and it can produce wonderful sensations and feelings within you without you having the burden to carry for what you ask for and what you want. So as I said before, life is never meant to be fair. Life was only meant to be balanced. And to have a balanced life, you got to know yourself. Be able to understand what it is you need and want. Surround yourself with the right people and go after the things that are reasonable within your temperament, within your lifestyle. Everything that goes with you, you need to make sure what you're seeking is in alignment. Because if you can't handle the flashy lifestyle of being rich or being famous or being single or being married or with the child, if you can't handle that, don't fantasize it. Set your sights on something that's more beneficial to you, that will help you and not make you feel inadequate. Because when you're constantly looking at what other people have, what you're doing is you're looking for problems. You're seeking trouble for yourself. You're looking for reasons and justifications to show yourself that you are not enough. And I'm here to tell you, you are more than enough. But until you change your view, your outlook, until you understand the difference between fantasy and reality, until you understand what's meant to be and what's not meant to be, you're always going to feel like you're lacking. You're always going to feel that you're unlucky. You're always going to feel that you're unlovable. And I'm telling you, none of that's true. It's all relative. And it's based upon your decisions and your outlook on life. So if you can accept the fact that life isn't supposed to be fair, life will never be fair. It just isn't. And if you go about life seeking balance, then you will find the people, places, and things that you need to balance out your life and to give you the utmost joy. Stop hating on other people. Stop wishing them bad. Stop stealing from them. Just stop it. It's not a good use of your time, of your energy, and frankly, you're just showing that you're proving that you're unworthy. The more negative and the more you mistreat other people and harm them, you're actually showing that you are unworthy. And it's a self-fulfilling prophecy as far as you being and feeling inadequate. Congratulate people for what they have. Understand that they paid some tremendous dues. Now, some people, they get fucking lucky. It just lands in their goddamn lap. Why? It doesn't matter. Yeah, we try to figure out, why does this person have this? Why? Some things are never meant to be understood. All you can do is say to yourself, it is what it is, and it was meant to be. And either move the fuck on with your life or come up with a plan for you to get that in your life. But if you're not willing to do that, let that shit go. Move on with your life. Be grateful. Be happy. Luck goes around. Good luck, bad luck, good luck, bad luck. And one day you're up, and the next day you could be down. One day your ass could be spinning all around. It doesn't matter. The fact is, can you pay the price? And if you can't pay the price, move the fuck on with your life. Don't beat yourself up. Don't wish ill will on anyone else. Just move the fuck on and try to be the best, grounded, balanced person you can be. And you will find that all that you seek, want, and hope, it will find its way to you. It will land in your fucking lap. You get your mind and heart straight, people. Get your mind and your heart straight. And life will move and flow a lot better and a lot differently for you. So if you guys have any questions, you know where to find me. Stop telling other people life ain't fair. Stop telling people life is supposed to be fair. Life is not supposed to be fair. No one has everything. And your assumptions make you an ass. So stop making assumptions and start worrying about your own fucking business and getting your life straight. Come find me if you need me. Come find me if you don't need me. I'll speak to you all next week. Until the next time.
Are you disappointed this has come to an end? Well, it doesn't have to. Reach out and follow me on Instagram at Difficult and Demanding, and let me know what you think about this episode and my show.
Episode 123 will be here the week of December 28th, 2020 from Difficult and Demanding.